It's welcome to Hot Tub Tech Talk. We're having some fun tonight. My name is Ron Fair, and as always,
I'm Howard DeMarzo.
Mr. Howard DeMarzo. 2011 Interactive Achievement Awards. The big boys, somewhere out in the West, they did it again. Celebrated all the fine video games from 2010, the whole list. The awards came out in February, and I gotta tell you, I did pretty good on my bets here. Keynotes you need to know. 2011 Game of the Year, Mass Effect 2. Now this was an obvious pick. Why? About a month after it came out, it's in the top 5 Metacritic scores of all time for the Xbox 360. You know, no surprise there. It also took for RPG of the Year. Story, Red Dead Redemption. Didn't take Game of the Year, was nominated, but it did take the most awards out of the 2011 IAAs, and it won, among other things, Action Game of the Year, obvious shoo-in, outstanding achievement in video game direction, in art, and in character, which, I mean, come on, if you played the game, John Marston, you can't get any better than that.
So, I want to throw a happy St. Patty's Day out there for you guys, because it's St. Patty's Day. Wearing your green? He's green on the inside. They sell medication for that.
You know, I'm working on it.
All right, so any of you guys do DVD rips to stream through your home network, home entertainment systems? We're not suggesting you sell the DVD copies, because that's illegal. Don't do it.
Absolutely illegal.
This is merely to back up your DVDs, because Lord knows they get scratched. And also so you can run it from your laptop or your home entertainment PC or your Xbox or whatever other you're using, stream it to any other PC or computer screen in the house. There was a piece of software that got released the other day. They did it in October. They gave away the keys in October. They just recently did it for a 3-day stint. You download it, they give you the free key. We do have one key to give away to one guy. You know, you can get us down on the show notes below. You can email us. All that details will be in the show notes below. We give the key out to one lucky viewer. I did a review. I've used it for a couple of days. It's a solid piece of software. The controls and the settings are a little bit wonky, so it's kind of a learning curve to it. I went ahead and I did a video for you guys to show you a little bit how to go through from soup to nuts, how to rip that DVD. We got that video for you below. Go ahead and take a look.
Okay, guys, so let's go ahead and jump into the meat and potatoes of this video here. There's a free program out right now, probably for the next day and a half or so, called Mac X DVD Ripper Pro, and you can get this on How to Geek. It's howtogeek.com. I'll put the exact link down in the description below. But it's for limited times, for a couple of days. They did this. I think it was October. Back in October, they did this. Gave away the keys. The program it runs you about $40 or so, $36. It's for Windows and Mac both, so it's cross-platform. So let's go ahead and we'll show you how to get it. You scroll down to the kind of the bottom of the article here, not the comments, but the bottom of the article. It says get your free copy of Mac DVD Ripper Pro. So you go and you click the link, and it brings you to a download page. It was done, the giveaways for 3 days. Right now it stands at about a day and a half left. So you find your version down here below. It's for Mac and Windows, like I said. So you click the version of what OS you're using, Mac or Windows. You click it, comes up with a download. Mac users, you want to install this. How you install every other program, you click on the download, and it'll bring you up to the normal install window. You drag and drop this icon into your apps folder. and it'll go ahead and install for you. You then copy down the license key for the version that you downloaded. Mac users are up here, Windows users are down here. For you Windows users, you want to go ahead and install that program like you normally install any other program. You go ahead and once it's installed, the program is going to come up. It's going to come up with a initial startup window. Enter your key, or use a trial, whatever. You go ahead and you copy in that key that you copied from the website. You click activate, and it goes ahead and it's going to activate it for you. I'll throw in a DVD real quick so we can just give you a quick tutorial of how to do it. Gives you real quick startup instructions. Says click the DVD load disk button up here. What that does is it goes to your CD drive or your DVD drive, and it reads the disk you put in so it can load the files up. You click the format that I apologize, guys. You click the format that you want to rip it to, whether it's an MP4, iTunes. You want to rip it for a certain device, you could do that too. iPad, iPod, the iPhone, Apple TV, whatever it is. I'm going to go ahead and rip it to the .mov file. Now the settings down here are going to kind of tweak the quality and the settings of how it's going to rip. The last time that I did this, there was some striping across the images of the characters that were moving in the shots. So deinterlacing will get rid of that. Also, sometimes there are audio-visual syncing errors. You go ahead and you click Force AV Sync, and that's going to get rid of that also. Excuse me. So what's next? Okay, down here at Advanced Settings, also you have how much processing power you want to use. I have it set to 4 cores, so it's going to go ahead and enable all my computer's resources to be able to do this. Once you have your settings done, your video quality, your frame rate, you go ahead and you select all of those. Video resolution. I'm going to go ahead and put this all the way to 1280 because that's my monitor's max resolution. And 1280 by 720. Okay. Once you have all your settings in place, you go ahead, you click Start. Oh, I forgot to click the DVD disc button. The first step. I forgot to do the first step. Make sure you click that, otherwise it's not going to work. And again, go down here after you click the load the DVD disc button, set your settings, and you click the Start button. It's going to go ahead and read through the settings and give you a readout of what it's doing. The remaining time, it takes a minute for that to come up. We'll go ahead and do a couple of minutes of video here for you, just to show you the quality of the settings that I had chosen. Your settings may be different based upon your operating system and your screen size and the specific system that you're running. I'm going to wait till it gets to about 2% or so. As soon as the remaining time kind of comes up is right around when I'm going to go ahead and stop it. Okay. Remaining time just came up. It's going to take about 50 minutes, half an hour or so. Most times it's a little bit shorter. With Handbrake, it would always take less time than it showed. Let's go ahead and stop that. Click yes, do you want to stop the process? And it'll bring you to the folder where your DVD rip is going to eventually be. To view your movie, you go ahead, double click on the file, and you click play.
Jesus, they're going after the money.
It's not just about this anymore. It's not like the John Wayne School of Bad Guys anymore.
I am doing the country a favor.
Okay, and as you see, there's no more candy striping across the images, so those settings that we picked were good settings. It's good to go. So that's DVD Ripper Pro. Make sure you go ahead and get it, even if you're not going to use it right away. Save the key. Load the DMG file onto some removable media so you can use it later. So that's all I got for now, guys. Until next time, keep it real.
Okay, so there you go. I don't know, what do you think?
Well, I mean, very informative, and it was very good. And I got to tell you, get in on that free key giveaway. Go down to them show notes and get in on this, because
it's a $40 piece of software, guys.
Yeah.
We're giving it to you for nothing.
And I mean, you just saw what it can do, and you saw its quality. It's a very good piece of software, so get on that contest.
Now, however, if you don't get the key, but you're still looking to back up the DVDs, there's another piece of software that I've been using for a couple of years. It's called Handbrake. It's available for Mac and Linux. Sorry, Windows guys, this one's just not there for you.
Poor baby. Come on.
So if you go to Google, you search Handbrake, it'll come up. It's free download. It is a solid piece of software. Between these two, I don't know. I'd have to give it to Handbrake because I've been using it longer. I'm more familiar with it. It does a really good quality rip. I have a clip on here that I ripped for you, a sample clip. We'll go ahead and play that so you can take a look.
He's in the other room.
Okay, so there you go. Good quality. There's no aliasing. The audio and visual. It's pretty good sync. You just got to mess with the settings a little bit. Your output quality. It'll also burn to any IO device. You got an iPad, an iTouch, an iPhone. You can throw it all on there.
Which is incredibly convenient.
Even with the Android devices, you can port it to.
Really?
You can export it to an AVI, to an MOV file. So it's a real versatile program, and it's completely free. So if you're not looking to pay the $40 or you don't get the key, definitely check it out. Definitely check it out. And again, that's not for ripping the copy so you can sell it out, out on the road somewhere for $5 a pop. That's for your own personal viewing.
And please don't even be inspired by us. Just
Yeah.
I don't make enough money to be caught on the hook yet.
I don't have my lawyer's not good enough yet.
No.
So what else? Dragon Age 2 just recently came out.
Yeah. And if you've been following me on my other blog work, if you've been following me on MMO Site, or if you've been following me with MMO Site Quest, you'll know that my feelings towards BioWare are not exactly kind. A lot of the concerns that I had are that BioWare is very famous for sort of quality control issues. You can take a look at Dragon Age 1, for example, or you can just go take a look on their forums. I mean, it speaks for themselves. A lot of bugs, a lot of technical problems, rather, not graphical problems. Graphics are beautiful. Dragon Age 2 really shaping up to be the same way. Fantastic game, but already a lot of technical problems. And I hate to say that I called it, but at the same time, one of the warning signs was came out a little too soon, if you ask me. Maybe you're not asking me. You do as you do. But is the game fun? Yes. BioWare is known for some of the most fantastic RPGs on the market. They've built a stable, a legacy in early 2000s. With the Neverwinter Nights games, moving straight through with Mass Effect 2, BioWare's Mass Effect 2, Game of the Year last year. If you're looking to check the game out, I would suggest, to be prudent, give it a year. Give BioWare some time to put out some patches, let everything get worked out with the third-party groups. Or keep your eye open for PC. because modders, third party community, they're always great with those sort of fixes, and God knows I wouldn't have gotten through Oblivion without them. God, no.
I actually had the chance to go ahead and grab a copy of this game. A lot of what he's saying is 100% true. There are some bugs and some little things. I got caught in a fence post once, in the fence post.
Yeah.
The graphics, the graphics are good. The environment graphics are amazing. The character graphics are still a little toony, which is kind of a step back from Dragon Age 1, because they were really kind of...
They were a lot more, maybe if not so much realistic. There was a little more
detail. And
there's more of a detail, more of like a grit, more of an intensity. Exactly. It is kind of disappointing to see, Hawk looking a little, in a world that's supposed to be very stark and bleak. You kind of want your characters to reflect that hopelessness of a time of barbarism. But really, apart from that, the only things you have to look out for, as Howard said, getting caught in the fence post, things of this nature. Have there been any quest breaks at all that you've noted?
Not yet. No
failure. All right, because that's one of the things. Players keep an eye out for that. Very common symptom, very common problem is you're going through a quest and
it just
scripts.
ends.
Yeah, no, not even that. Scripts are broken. You talk to someone that's supposed to do this, doesn't happen. You're expecting this effect, the quest stops dead. Problems with the scripting, whatever it may be. So just keep an eye out for that. And again, things like getting caught, things of this nature. Those are probably going to get fixed pretty early. But again, keep an eye out, because look at Mass Effect 2, for example. Early on, I got this game, pre-ordered it, immediately when I first got it, 'cause I'm a huge Mass Effect fan. I had a big problem when, running through the mazes and shooting up the Blue Suns. Commander Shepard starts scaling up the wall, and I'm saying, why are you running vertically?
New feature.
Yeah, new feature, running vertically. Get caught on the top of the wall and stop moving. New anti-gravity boots, anti-play boots. But again, watch out for things kind of this nature. I mean, you'd agree with that assessment, wouldn't you?
Absolutely. It was a solid game with the the typical bugs and stuff that's going to come out. Watch out for those bug releases and those patch fixes coming up in the upcoming months.
Yeah, it's going to make a 7. It's going to turn a game that is a 7 into the 10 that it should be. This is the best way to,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, that's all we got for today.
Yes.
Tune in next time where we got more tech news.
And we're going to have more video game news.
We may be actually in the tech tub. Cracking a couple sample beers, trying that out. Who knows? It may still, because it's a little chilly tonight, we're not quite in there yet.
Not quite yet, but also keep an eye out every week. Every week we're going to... what is it around now? Like 40-something degrees out here?
It's 40, 50 degrees.
Out here in the New East New Jersey, we're going to have to brave it once a week for you, for the Hot Tub News. So, push us luck. It's already pretty bad out here.
Kind of cold.
Yeah.
So that's all we got for you guys today. Stay tuned for next week. More exciting news coming out.
And of course, Hot Tub Techies, next time it comes.
Absolutely. Till next time, keep it real.